Hi, welcome to our first live virtual concert. I'm Jim Champlin. I'm a chorus member and chairman of the board of the Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus. We're excited to have you with us tonight. I'm going to share a little bit about what we've been doing this past season. The first half of our season, we shared our message with many groups that help to raise funds for organizations who help build and support our community with performances at 1 in 10's annual brunch, the Gay Chamber of Commerce's Festival of Trees, Melrose Street Fair, and we as a team truly rose to the occasion by raising almost $10,000 for Aunt Rita's Foundation at the annual AIDS Walk, as well as having our largest attended holiday concert. We then entered the second half of our season. With the pandemic a reality, we still accomplished several important tasks. We rolled out our new name, we continued with a new form of bingo on the weekends, and we continued our rehearsals. Many hours of work went into adapting and trying new ways to create an environment to learn our music and to keep people motivated. We made the choice to rise up and come alive. Tonight's event is a result of our hard work and the city of Tempe, which gave us a grant to perform at the Tempe Center for the Arts. In their effort to support the performing arts, they modified the grant requirements and allowed us to record and create video presentations during this time of crisis. Thank you, City of Tempe, for making tonight a possibility. Also, thank you to Jeff Perales and Kobalt for their continued support and allowing us the space and equipment to present our program, as well as Kobalt allowing us to use their karaoke for our live solo and ensemble performances you'll see this evening. I thank all our members who not only volunteer but also contribute financially to fund our efforts. The members are here for different needs. We all come from different backgrounds and we're all in different chapters of our lives. But for this time, right now, we are one chorus and we are part of something special. And we are proud of all the songs that we sing, all the people we include, all the audiences we entertain, and all the hearts that we touch. I hope we can all escape for a moment and imagine a better time ahead. Imagine no illness, no discrimination, a time where we can be ourselves, accept others, and enjoy what each of us has to offer. Lose yourself in tonight's music and let the words truly sink into your hearts. Let them help all of us dream and build on those dreams for a better place. Thank you again for joining us. And now I am happy to present our first presentation, a song about imagining your best life and working to make it come true. I'm proud to present the Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus singing A Million Dreams.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can sing, it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake.
Oh, hello out there in virtual land and everybody
Now
here
we
at
can
Cobalt.
talk. Now say it again.
Now
Say it again. Now we can talk.
Oh,
Now
we're going to
say it
hear
again.
ourselves back and
Say it
forth.
again.
Now we can
This is going to be fun. Hi, everybody. Well, this is going to be fun.
I'm Mark Gaston. I am the artistic director of the Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus. And this is Patricia Mason, but is actually AKA David Eweck, assistant artistic director for the Gay Men's Chorus. We're so happy you're here tonight and joining us live. It is such a strange world that we're living in now that we can't be together, but thank goodness for technology and for what we have that we can still join together and lift our hearts in song. Tonight's going to be a little more casual. We have lots of messages. Casual. Yes, you look casual.
And you look casual too. This is like our Walmart wear.
Yeah, this is what I wore for breakfast. I just thought I would just, just keep it on. Yeah. So, but we have lots of friends of the chorus. We have collaborating partners. We're going to share a lot with you. They're going to share a lot with you via Zoom, coming in on Zoom and virtually share with you everything about the chorus and everything about our future and what's going on. Because regardless of what's happening with COVID, we have a phenomenal future and we're going to keep singing and keep the music alive. And David, I'm just going to, or Patricia, I'm so sorry. I'm going to turn it over to you, Patricia.
I answer to really anything.
Anything.
I'm like Omni.
Oh, there you go. All right. So you take it away.
Thank you. I joined the choir in 2006, actually, for a cartoon concert. And it was so much fun. I got to play Annie on stage, and that was like a dream come true for me. But that was my first concert with the choir. And I've been teaching music and all that stuff. It's been in my passion, my blood. And then I left the choir for about 10 years. Seems like longer, and then I came back, and it's just been like no time had passed. And so, but without the choir, without what was PMMC, but now is the Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus, you wouldn't have Patricia. I met my partner in the choir. There's so many things that I attribute and thank for the choir, and especially Mark for giving me all these wonderful opportunities, so thank you for that. I'm gonna sing for you a song that came from a TV show, Smash, that I think a lot of us use as a personal anthem to help elevate us and be just the best version of ourselves that we can be. The story of the bombshell that was in that TV show was just so powerful that a lot of us really can connect with all these songs. And so I'm going to present to you tonight with Let Me Be Your Star. So thank you. You might clap. Thank you. Waiting on a girl with a hunger for fame, with a face and a name to remember. The past fades away because as of this day, Norma Jean's gone. She's moving on. Her smile and your fantasies play a duet that will make you forget who you are. The music starts playing in life that make me making. Let me be your star. Flashback to a girl with a song in her heart as she's waiting to start the adventure. The fire and drive that make dreams come alive, they fill her soul. She's in control. The drama, the laughter, the tears, just like pearls. Well, they're all in this girl's repertoire. It's all for the taking, and its magic will be making. Let me be your star. Just have to forget the hurt that came before. Forget what used to be. The past is on the cutting room floor. The future is here with me. Choose me. Straight up on a star with it all in her sights. All the love and the lights that surround her. Someday she'll think twice of the dues and the price she'll have to pay. But not today. She'll do all she can for the love of one man and for millions who love from afar. Like what you've been needing, I'm here and my heart's bleeding. Let me be your star. Thank you. Thank you. You know, this is so much better having an audience than just doing this in my bathroom on Smule. But you know, that's fun. But no, Smule. It's a karaoke app that you can sing with people from all over the world, and it's really fun and creepy. So we have a lot of fun tonight planned for you. Not only are we going to be sharing our songs and our vision and our love, but we have a lot of friends of the chorus who've recorded special messages for us to share tonight to talk about not only their love for us, of course, because we're awesome, but how everything affects the community and brings us together. So, and then you're also going to hear one of my favorite songs from the choir that's been almost like an anthem for me before we started singing it. I said, Mark, we have to sing the song. And then we did. And it was awesome. So you're going to hear that as well. So here are some friends of the chorus with some very special messages. Thank you.
I've known Mark and my association with the men's course has been wonderful. It's spanned several years now. Very first time several years ago, Mark was so nice. He asked me several years ago to be at the Blush and Bashful event, and he asked me. Hi, my name is Stacy, and I'm here to talk to Mark today about my experiences with the Phoenix Men's Chorus. And Mark told me to introduce what the course has meant to me. I've known Mark, and my association with the men's course has been wonderful. It's spanned several years now. Very first time several years ago, Mark was so nice. He asked me to be at the Blush and Bashful event. And he asked me several times, and I'm so shy. I'm like, oh, no, that's not gonna, no. So you're gonna be at my table. Mark, you're coming to the VIP table. You're coming to the event. That's it. You're coming. I came. It was the most fabulous event. It exposed me to so many wonderful people in the community. And I just wanted to do so much more because it's a fantastic group of people. They really brought me into things like Pride and extended my involvement with Pride and other organizations. And it really was so much more than just, as they say, a coming out, because it branched me out and exposed me to so many things. And I'm just so happy things started as a huge jumping off point for me, getting involved with what was the Metropolitan Men's Chorus. I still go by that. Everyone's changing the names, all the names change, but the organization, the group, and the people has been a constant. And I think it's a great group of people for the whole Phoenix community. I started paying back. I really did. I thought, we have to do something. And my friend Stephanie and I, she was, yeah, we got to do this. So we started doing concerts and events and some fundraisers. And we were, of course, Mark calls it front of the house. I had no idea what that meant, doing front of the house. But it's the ushering, the greeting, ticket taking, registering in the VIP guests, the reserved tickets, all of that. And it's been amazing that I feel I'm pretty good at it, actually, right? And they asked me to usher with Madison Theater. And I was like, oh, that's wonderful. So they thought I did a great job. They did, but yeah, I do. And so I now do volunteer for Madison Theater for the Arts, which is a school district, but it's, they bring in local and charitable groups and things like that. And it's just wonderful. So when I do things like that, excuse me for saying, but it's the straight community. It's just wonderful. It's just wonderful because I go in and I'm somebody. I have a nameplate, I have my wired up thing, and I'm like an official person. I'm somebody in the event. And the same thing when I do events for Pride and also Phoenix Men's Chorus, like I really feel part of something, that I could belong to something. And that's meant so much to me. It's been, they call it coming out. Coming out is one thing. But when you're involved and you belong to something and people see you as, I guess, real, which is great, but they see you as somebody that's doing something. Anyway, I think another thing they do is, this is cute. I think it's cute anyway. They always put me, because I'm a tall girl, so they always put me like front of the house, and like we have a uniform sort of at Madison. It's a white shirt with the name tag, right, and everything. They always put me so people find me. They find me. And it's really brought me out, and beyond bringing me out, which I needed that push. They do so much more than entertain. Like we all see the chorus on stage at events like, even like street fairs, like the Melrose Street Fair. They entertain us at the night at the ballpark. those things, but they're way, they're down there, you see the chorus, but they're always part of something. When I started being front, especially being front of the house, the name tag and everything, we were like, oh, that's Stacy, that's Stacy. So then out and about, that's how I got Pride asked me to do Pride events. Okay, so it's little things that I did not try myself, but I guess being visible and initially being part of something, and then they see me and other things happen that I don't, look for. But anyway, that's kind of happens. So I see the chorus at Pride fundraisers, like local establishments, right? We'll have fundraisers for different things, and they'll be on stage. They'll do a little number, they'll do something. They're always out there. And I know that the chorus members, they put on their own little colorful shirts and little uniforms. They pay their own way to get to places in Phoenix or out of state. And so they're really doing quite a lot more than just entertaining us. And I hope people do get that they're part of the lesbian, gay, BTG, on and on community, the Phoenix community. And things just, it's just like any kind of, if you will, networking, that things spin off that in different ways. I've heard people that I've known in the chorus, and Mark's given stories at testimonials similar, that the chorus, being in the chorus and belonging, has changed their lives like big time, like importantly. And I guess it has mine too. It has mine in that it was my initial jumping off spot. And I don't know. It didn't all started with Phoenix Men's Chorus, but it kind of did. It kind of did. When I was going to Blush and Bashful, oh my God, like formal event, Ritz-Carlton, all this, like, oh, what, how am I gonna do this? So Mark Aston comes marching down the top stairs and we're going to the VIP place. I met then Congresswoman Cinema and people from Phoenix government, like, here I go, here I am. So it's like part of the community, like this is the real community, it's not just at the bar, but things like that. It's not just at a club, a bar, or, just fun thing. It's a community thing. And I think it's really, really good to know people outside just that.
Stumble through your days, your head on low, your sky's a shade of gray, like a zombie in a maze. You're asleep inside, but you can't shake away, 'cause you're just a dead man walking, thinking that's your only option. But you can flick the switch and brighten up your darkest day. Sun is up and the colors blinding, take the world and redefine it. Leave behind what you never mind. Go with light, your light, let it burn so bright.
Hello, everyone. I'm Stacy Lewis. I own Stacy's at Melrose now. About 19, 20 years ago, in the year 2000, I joined this fun group of guys it was called the Grand Canyon Men's Chorale. And we just had such a great time going to gala events, which was every 4 years in a different city somewhere in the world. We all got to know each other. We were a big family. We had a great time as a group of friends and singing. And personally, I think we've always been pretty good at our singing. So I moved here just before I joined the chorus and went to their December concert in '99 and decided I can do that. So I joined the chorus, met a bunch of people. Craig, our director, was very nice. And I was around for a lot of ups and downs with the chorus, which is now doing fabulously. I have followed this chorus since December of '99. The men's chorus is always doing something fun, a lot of serious things, and always plays to the tune of the LGBTQ community. It's a fun group, and I'm sorry I can't be with them anymore. But in May of 2013, when I opened Stacy's, I couldn't make the time work. So I remain a good friend of the chorus. We host their bingo here once a month on the third Saturday of every month, opening at 1, a little add on there. We also happen to be pretty good friends with the board, and I am a big sponsor of the chorus because I feel they do a good job for our community. They keep us in touch. They give us something to do that is off of the beaten path of, or excuse me, not the beaten path, but the path of LGBTQ, Black Lives Matter. They just bring people together to have a nice time. And for this reason, I will always be endeared to the men's chorus. And now they're called the Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus, which is very exciting to me. I think it's about time. So I'd like to mention a few things that are pretty cool that the Phoenix Men's Chorus has done recently. And as you all remember, in June this month, 4 years ago, we had the shooting, the massacre at the Pulse nightclub in Florida. And about a month later, I did a 10-hour live broadcast. And let me tell you, when the men's chorus came in here and sang a few songs for that, I was just tearing to listen to them join my plea for help for these people. They were quite well liked that day, along with a lot of other people I had here, but that was monumental for me to have all of my friends with the men's chorus here to help me raise money for the Pulse of Orlando, I'm sorry. Priscilla, Queen of the Desert was always one of my favorite movies. And when I heard from Mark that they were doing that in concert, I was like, oh my God, I want to sing in that. So I went to that, and it was the most magnificent concert they've ever put on, with the stage setting, with the costumes, with the voices. It was just monumental in my mind. And we've done a lot of things in that chorus. So the men's chorus is also a big part of opening the 7th Avenue Street Fair in Melrose every year, the first weekend of March, And they are always willing, find parking, do all the work they have to, and then they get up there and sing, and they do the national anthem, and then they follow with a couple of more songs just to start the Melrose Street Fair. It's quite an event for Melrose, and the men's chorus just makes it so much nicer. So I stay in touch with Mark. He's been a good buddy of mine for 19 years now. I stay in touch with the president of the chorus now for our bingo. and I'm just a good supporter of the men's chorus. I hope a lot of you that are listening to this are too.
Whoop, you all right?
I'm okay.
Well, we want to thank Stacy for,
Oh my
for
gosh,
sharing.
I adore Stacy. Oh, I can't. Oh my gosh, I have to look fabulous, but still, I adore Stacy so
you know,
much.
you just took the mystery away.
I know. Now you know I'm a real girl. Or
Yeah,
a real, I don't know what I am.
exactly.
But Stacy has always just been but a good friend and just a confidant and a great supporter for the choir. And thank you. I've got to host bingo the last few times at Stacy's, and just thank you, big thank yous.
And
to
we're
Stacy's.
having a bingo in July, correct? I think so,
Apparently,
virtual.
apparently we're going to do.
All right, so you can
another virtual.
virtually do bingo and join us for that. So that's really important. That's a great way of helping support us. We also want to really take the time now to thank Kobalt for being here.
definitely.
And you know what? We're going to bring their owner up because he has a gorgeous voice, Jeff Perales.
He and I actually he was my little partner sitting down in the choir when I first joined, and he's incredible. I just love him. And so he was really good friends with my first roommate, Steve, who you remember.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and all that stuff. And so, Kobalt has just been always very fond memories for me as a two-time Miss Kobalt. I can
You were
tell that.
two-timing on Miss Kobalt?
I was
Is that what you
two-timing
said?
on Miss
Oh, okay,
Kobalt.
that's what I thought you said, yeah.
As a two-time.
But Kobalt has been an unbelievable supporter. Dr. Mancuso, who's also one of the owners of Kobalt, also has sang previously in the chorus, has just done so much for us over the years. And we just want to turn it over to Jeff and give him the opportunity to share his feelings and to
he has a
sing
lot of
for us. Hopefully you're
feelings.
going to sing for us, Jeff.
He's
doing everything
himself up.
today, running around,
he's doing
running our sound,
our lighting,
all kinds of stuff.
our splash screen. So please welcome to the stage, Jeff Perales.
Thank you, guys. I just want to say thank you, everybody who was able to make it out tonight. I know that it's challenging right now with everything that's going on. But I do want to say again, we are planning to be open hopefully sometime soon, once we have some guidance and have a clearer picture on what we're dealing with out there in the world. But until then, we will be here for you, putting on small events here and there. So I just hope that you guys stick with us, that we stuck with you. The song that I'm going to be singing is from the Broadway show Waitress, called She Used to Be Mine, and it's a song about unclaimed dreams, which is kind of melancholy and sad to sing right now, but the chorus that I've come to know and love has always sang different types of songs, ranging from happy and gay to sad and sometimes even depressing, but there's always some sort of learning experience that was gained from each of the songs that are chosen during our chorus performances. And like life, there's a range of emotions out there that each and every one of us should experience. And through the chorus, all of our songs kind of give us that same type of range. And again, this is from the Broadway show Waitress by Sarah Bareilles. It's called She Used to Be Mine. Thank you. One second while I check the volume on this.
While Jeff is checking the volume, following Jeff is you're going to hear from some of our collaborating partners, and they are just amazing. From 1 in 10, Aunt Rita's Foundation, Phoenix Pride. There's such wonderful collaborations that we have with them, and I hope you listen closely to what they have to say, but more importantly, they're talking a lot about us and their support for us, but take the time to really learn about all the things they do within the community and support them, because we collaborate together to make sure that we're all successful, especially during this time. And I think your sound is ready, and we're back on with Jeff Perales.
not simple to say. Most days I don't recognize me, but these shoes and this apron, this place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I am not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention's sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through the back door and carves out a person who makes you believe it's all true. And now I've got you. You're not what I asked for. And if I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite a memory or two. For the girl that I knew who'd be restless just enough, who gets hurt, who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised, but gets used by a man who can love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day, till it finally reminds her to fight just a little, to bring back the light in her eyes that's been gone but used to be mine. Used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. Thank you.
The executive director of 1 in 10. 1 in 10 is a longtime collaborative partner with the Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus. And I can't say enough about the hearts and talents that this group brings to the stage. I am so excited that I can be here tonight and a part of this show. The Men's Chorus is really just such an embedded part of our community here in Phoenix. Anytime that 1 in 10 needs something, the chorus is always there. The hearts and minds of this group are just bigger than you can imagine. And I can't say enough about the talent and the fun that they bring to the stage. For so many years, they've been a part of our annual Fresh Brunch, as well as they have helped in collaboration with 1 in 10 to host our Omaggio Youth Chorus. I'm excited to announce the return of Omaggio once we're back for in-person programming, and I can't wait to bring the talents of our youth to the stage as well. In the meantime, enjoy, have fun, be safe, and don't forget, 1 in 10 is still open virtually. We have virtual support groups happening each and every week. So for all the young people in your life, tell them to tune in to 1 in 10. Find us on our website at 1in10.org, Facebook, or Instagram. Enjoy and have a great night.
Hi, my name is Glenn Spencer, Executive Director with Aunt Rita's Foundation. So many of you know that Aunt Rita's Foundation is engaged in HIV education, awareness, and testing, and we're committed to ending the HIV epidemic in our community. And we could not have a better partner than the Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus. You know, the Gay Men's Chorus is helping us to promote messaging to our community. To be sex positive, helping us to promote messages in our community to be HIV aware and be HIV equal, and celebrating our entire community, the LGBTQ community, HIV positive community, and by extension, all Phoenicians. So we're so proud to work with the Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus and help to spread that message. I've performed in performances at the Gay Men's Chorus, which was really a lot of fun. And I think probably the thing that I personally am so thankful for is the fundraising activity from the Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus. And this year at AIDS Walk 2019, the Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus was the top fundraising team in that. It was so much fun seeing all of its members get involved. So today is National HIV Testing Day. Every June 27th is National HIV Testing Day. And this is just a shout out to that, to encourage everybody to know your HIV status. We want everybody to know your HIV status, and you can do that from the safety of your own home by visiting gettestedaz.org, a program of Aunt Rita's Foundation, and order your home HIV test kit. Everybody should know their status. And this is the day to order it. You can do it tomorrow or the next day also. So you can do it 365 days a year, but we really want to celebrate everybody knowing their HIV status on this day. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your partnership and your friendship and just the fact that you're there for us every single time we need you. Thank you.
I am just blown away by the love and support that I'm hearing tonight. I am just blown and hearing my own voice is blowing me away too, but that's okay. But, you know, we work at the Parsons Center, where Aunt Rita's and 1 in 10 are, and that whole environment is just so warm and welcoming to everybody. And I had the most fun working with 1 in 10 the last year or so, trying to recruit for Omaggio and stuff, but going to their meetings, going to all of their outlets, because they not only do stuff here in Phoenix, but Mesa, Glendale, Queen Creek, Tempe, they have little satellite centers, and visiting each of those satellite centers was just such an amazing experience.
They're doing such a wonderful job because they're saving lives and creating lives and creating success for our youth, our LGBT youth plus youth. We're going to hear more from our collaborating partners. And speaking of the Parsons Center, Kirk Baxter is one of the collaborating partners, the founder of Body Positive and Southwest Center for HIV/AIDS, which is also going to share some stuff with us as well. That's cool. Before that, though, we're going to bring to the stage John, one of our wonderful chorus members and bass section leader, to share a song. John! And you know what? Talk a little bit because he's going to have to sanitize a mic before he comes up. So can you entertain the troops?
All right. What's really nice though is these you can go.
Okay, thank you.
You can leave.
Thank you so much.
You know what's really fun is these virtual performances that you're seeing tonight. A lot of gala choruses all over the country have stepped up and have been putting on these wonderful virtual performances, and I got to help create these videos. And I will just say the choreography that you saw up there was some of the tightest choreography this choir's ever done. I mean, just like moving in sequence perfectly across the stage was just like, we can't do that in real life. We try. But, I mean, if you came to see Priscilla, you've seen them dance. But spoiler alert, Priscilla was the bus. Anyway, this next performer, I adore him so much. He joined the choir. This is your second year with us. And not only does he provide amazing talent, of course, but his laugh is so contagious. And he is also not only our bass section leader, but the committee head for our Sunshine Committee, which is one thing that we provide for our members to help spread a little sunshine, because we all need it right now. We all need sunshine. And so here's our little ray of sunshine with What a Wonderful World. John Pablarian. You might want to re-say your name for the kids.
Yeah, so it's John Pablarian. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They learn much more than I'll ever know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Mike Fernelli from Phoenix Pride. I'm the executive director, and I just wanted to congratulate the Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus on their upcoming newest events. Phoenix Pride has had an amazing relationship with the chorus, and everything from us being able to work together for community grants for programming to last year's amazing parade entry with Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, and the chorus winning Best of Parade with that. That was really fun to watch and see all of that come together. Also the Pride Nights and the with the Diamondbacks and the Suns and the the Coyotes with you know, everybody coming together and doing the national anthems on those historic nights have been pretty amazing. So I and we at Phoenix Pride here love our relationship with the Gay Men's Chorus, and we are happy to engage with them, and we are really, really happy this year to have them be able to perform at our awards reception and at the festival come November. Hopefully we'll be in a much better situation and be able to put that on and showcase some amazing singers and an amazing organization.
Hi, my name is Kirk Baxter, and I've been a community leader in Phoenix for 40 years and had the great pleasure of being the founder of Southwest Center, previously Phoenix Body Positive. And it's an honor to be part of this discussion because I can tell you from the moment we started as Phoenix Body Positive, naturally fundraising was crucial, particularly in the 90s. And so we had the great fortune of having a leading organization in the Valley that has withstood the test of time and most definitely has become a world-class chorus. And so from the fundraising days in the early times to a more pivotal moment, and that was the opening of the Parsons Center for Health and Wellness, we continued that relationship. And Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus, the number of times they performed at Night for Life or did independent fundraisers specifically that benefited Southwest Center, and whether that was Jello wrestling or a concert where they specifically designating charities that would benefit. They've always been there raising money for causes I care about, but this one in particular. So I can tell you a particular note is it felt like a paradigm shift in our building. Parsons Center had opened and Southwest Center was there with McDowell Clinic, but the original bond funding from the city of Phoenix always had pointed the organization in the direction of a partnership, and it was intended to be an HIV center of excellence, which it certainly has become, but also an LGBT center where people could meet and organizations could participate and a place for other organizations to have their events. So what changed when the Gay Men's Chorus came in as the very first organization to join us from the LGBT community, it was like magic. I mean, all of a sudden there was music in our building, and a beautiful baby grand piano, rehearsals and events. It's also noteworthy to say that the very first full theatrical performance that took place in the great room of our building, Black Box Theater is what we called it. Now it was actually the Channel 12 studio, was indeed a Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus production. And so it's been an honor to be part of working with Gay Men's Chorus, but most importantly, I can tell you that when I say magic because although conversations had begun with other potential partners to move into the building, it was really that moment when music and the Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus changed the entire feel of the building. So our ongoing partnership with the McDowell Clinic, everybody that was in the building, and those that you've heard from tonight as well, will all say it was a game changer for all of us. So in addition to being a partner in the building, Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus has been a partner for the community, in large part with an immediate focus on education, public awareness, helping people that need our services and the services of other organizations to find and connect. So they've been a connector. They've brought people together. They brought people together for joy and laughter, but also along the way have played a significant role in the glue of our community in terms of public awareness on both HIV and primary issues like anti-bullying, specifically with Nicole Stanton's initiative and the other leaders who've taken on these challenges, which as we all know continue to this day. Fortunately, so does the Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus. So I remain optimistic and excited that we're going to continue to grow and things are going to get back to normal and be even better as we move forward. excited that we're going to continue to grow and things are going to get back.
Well, hello.
Even
Well,
better
welcome
as we
back. I
move
hope you're
Yes.
enjoying everything.
I'm having a great time here at Kobalt. You know, when I was little, I used to work at the Labor Day telethon events in my hometown, and so this kind of feels like our telethon. So you know, you can donate, you can see the things. We have banks. No, we don't have banks of people on the phone standing by because COVID, and also internet. You can go online and do everything yourself, by yourself, without pants. That's another big thing that I've enjoyed about the COVIDs is no pants.
Just don't stand up.
Well, right. I've seen some mistake Zooms. Oh my
I
gosh.
love the Zoom where she walked to the bathroom not realizing, while it was still on. And yes, that was really a lot of fun.
Did you relate to that? You've been on a lot of Zoom meetings lately.
Yes, and a lot of Zoom meetings on the toilet, yes.
Oh my God. Well, that's awkward, but thank you for sharing. Yeah.
Now, we're going to bring up Imran, who's part of the chorus, to sing a solo and share his beautiful voice with us. And if you want to share some wonderful tidbits about Imran, and then
And me.
following that, I'm going to share a little bit about the wonderful partnerships that we have in making the world a much better place, and then we'll hear from them. All right?
Oh, Imran, get up here. Imran, everybody.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Imran Malik. I just wanted to take a moment to thank Mark and the Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus for letting me perform tonight and just giving me a home within Phoenix with this chorus. Thank you so much for that. I just want to shed light on something. The song that I'll be singing is a sad song, but it's about loss. I think so much our community has dealt with loss. Being part of the LGBT community, that we understand that we have had some people in our lives that have fallen because of suicide and because of feeling like they are not loved or wanted. So whether you have lost someone in this community because of that, or you've lost someone in life in general, just take this moment to think about them, appreciate them, and remember the memories. Thank you. Yes, I do. I believe that one day I will be where I was, right there, right next to you. And it's hard, these days just seem so dark. The moon, the stars are nothing without you. Your touch, your skin, where do I begin? The words can explain the way I'm missing you. The night, this emptiness, this hole that I'm inside, these tears, they tell their own story. You told me not to cry when you were gone, but the feeling's overwhelming, it's much too strong. Can I lay by your side, next to you, and make sure you're alright? I'll take care of you. Thank you.
This was a sad day at Rutgers University in New Jersey.
Authorities have now identified the body of Tyler Clementi,
A quiet freshman at Rutgers University, a talented violinist, took his own life.
After a sexual encounter with another man was secretly streamed online.
By all accounts, Tyler Clementi was a good-natured soul and mostly kept to himself.
2 witnesses saw Clementi jump off the towering George.
18-year-old will join a disturbing growing trend of young students across the country who are cyberbullied to the point of collapse.
I'm Megan Mullally. More than 3.2 million students are bullied each year. But that number doesn't even begin to account for the number of people who experience harassment outside of the classroom, like in the workplace, on a sports team, or online. Bullying, harassment, and humiliation leave painful physical and emotional scars, sometimes for life. They can lead to emotional distress, substance abuse, missing work and school, and suicide. We cannot wait another day to make a change. On day one, people in your community and across the United States should take matters into their own hands. The Day One campaign is an effective, simple, and free way to reduce bullying, harassment, and humiliation. It focuses schools, colleges, workplaces, athletic programs, and other environments on a targeted intervention during orientation. It requires a person in authority making a clear verbal statement about what behavior will and won't be tolerated, and getting confirmation from the audience that they understand. Day One leaders stand up and declare that cruelty, bullying, harassment, and humiliation are unacceptable. Simply register through our website, download the declaration, and bring it to your group. Campaign leaders will read the declaration to thousands of individuals across the country on their first day of school, work, practice, fraternity pledge program, or anywhere. Anyone who hears it then signs a pledge card committing themselves to being an upstander, someone who works to stop bullying by intervening or reporting the abuse. We'll gather stories from Day One campaign leaders and track how the program is helping participants. Responses can be recorded on the Day One video wall, a digital quilt of anti-bullying stories spanning the country and beyond. Join us by becoming an upstander and sharing your anti-bullying success stories with the hashtag Day One. Simple, effective, empowering. Day One, a project of the Tyler Clementi Foundation.
Statement of solidarity with Black Lives Matter. The Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus stands in solidarity with the protests and Black Lives Matter movement that has risen up in Phoenix and around the country. We reaffirm that Black lives matter. We say their names.
George Floyd,
Deion Johnson, Breonna Taylor,
Tony McDade, Ahmaud Arbery, Nina Pop, Tamir Rice,
Sandra Bland, Mike Brown,
Rakia Boyd, Philandro Castile,
and Trayvon Martin, also Eric Garner.
And we recognize that there are thousands more. We condemn the systemic racism and oppressive policies that have led to their deaths. And we raise our voices to demand justice.
As part of the LGBTQ+ community that has fought against discrimination and homophobia, we understand what it means to rise up and push back against a culture that tells us we are less than, that our lives don't matter.
We do this with the power of song and spread messages of equality and love to our community.
As an organization, we strive to unite, inspire, educate, and entertain. The values of diversity, inclusivity, and equality that we share with the Black Lives Matter movement are at the very core of our mission.
We stand together with our Black singers, audience members, supporters, and community, both in Phoenix and around the world, and we recognize that we still have an immense responsibility to do so much more.
We commit to providing opportunities for our singers, staff, and board members to educate ourselves on systemic racism and receive training to become stronger allies in the fight for justice.
We're establishing a diversity and inclusion committee to help lead our efforts and evaluate our inclusion, belonging, and access for membership on an ongoing basis.
Together, we will do better. Together, we will rise up.
Broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Mountains, we gon' walk it out.
Gosh, I am emotional.
The Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus, over the years, have partnered with many organizations and students' solidarity with many groups. You first heard a little news and information about the Tyler Clemente Foundation. And it's a very sad story of Tyler, who was a wonderful musician and violinist, and because of cyberbullying, took his own life jumping off of a bridge. And his parents have put together a wonderful foundation that we work with and that we hope you will check out and become an upstander. And upstander is somebody who stands up against bullying.
We all took the pledge. We met with them. And a couple years ago, we got to perform the Tyler Suite, which was, I was blown away by the artistry that was in that work, and got to meet one of the composers, and it was just such a phenomenal experience.
It was an amazing experience. And then we've also, over the years, we've worked with Mulligan's Manor locally. It's a home that takes care of LGBT homeless youth, provides them for a home. In conjunction also the main work that 1 in 10 do with that. But also we have supported the Matthew Shepard Foundation and provided funding for them, as well as funding and helping to raise funds for QU, helping our young LGBT youth get an education and to do wonderful things to make lives better.
And, you know, the work that we've done and that we've been involved with actually helped me change careers. And like, I'm going back to teaching, and it's just because of these experiences that I've had to help these kids and really want to make sure that they have a safe and loving environment to learn and just be better humans and just love each other. So that's very important.
Absolutely. So we do stand in solidarity with Black Lives Matter. And moving on in this section, it's a little more serious, and we're going to end up with some fun. But we do have to take life seriously and make bold, major steps to make the world a better place.
Yes, after our next soloist, you're going to hear on some of our videos. You got to hear why Imran sang, why I sing, John, you know, but we all have stories, and so you're going to hear stories from a few of our members that will just really resonate with why we do this, why we're part of this organization, not just for community, not just for making art and creating art, but just to belong, to feel that we belong. And I really do feel that we do impart that message for everybody.
So let's bring to the stage now Sam Turner, one of our singers, and he's going to share some things himself, and you will really enjoy the song that he's presenting from Dear Evan Hansen, You Will Be Found.
No, you will be found.
Yes, you will be.
Somebody will be found.
Somebody.
You'll find somebody.
And have we found Sam?
Sam! Oh, we found Sam. Here he is.
They found me.
You will be found.
I'm already found.
Okay, good.
Yes, so, you know, why do I sing? You know, what is the importance of being in this group? Yeah, this chorus is really important to me because it provides community. It provides a place where I can go to, just be with people and to grow and just be myself wherever I am, despite all the things that are going on in my life. You know, I kind of wonder if maybe perhaps Tyler Clemente had a group that he could really go to and be honest and authentic. I wonder if things would have been different. So as you listen to this song, just remember that, you know, it's about community. It's about, even if you feel alone, you will be found, you will be heard, and that is part of our mission and purpose as a chorus.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. is a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand, and oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
Video of your speech online.
My speech?
People started sharing it, I guess, and now Connor is
Your speech is everywhere. This morning, the Counter Project page, it only had 56 people following it. Well, how many does it have now? 4,582.
16,239.
I don't understand it. What happened?
You did. There's a place where we don't have to feel alone.
Everybody needs to see this.
Every time that you call out, you're a little less alone.
17.
If you only say the word, from across the silence, your voice is heard.
Share it with the people you love.
The world needs to hear this.
A beautiful dream.
Avery, I know someone who really needed to hear this today. So thank you, Evan Hansen, for I never met Connor, for coming out here reading everyone's posts. It's so easy to feel alone, but Evan is exactly right. We're not alone. None of us. We're not alone. None of us. None of us are alone. Especially now, with everything you hear.
Sharing. Thank you, Evan Hansen, for giving us a space to remember Connors.
Sending prayers from Michigan, Tampa. Thank you, Evan Hansen.
Evan Hansen.
Thank you.
I just saw it. Thank you. Thank you, Evan Hansen.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. You will be found.
Crashing through when you need someone to carry you, when you're
broken on the ground.
You will be found.
So let the sun streaming in, 'cause you reach up and you rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. You will be found. You will be You will be found.
Hi, my name is Travis Morris. I'm a software engineer. I work for GoDaddy.com. I originally joined the chorus just out of a love of singing. It just so happened that that first season I joined, though, was all Broadway show tunes, and that made my little gay heart sing. I was hooked. I've been a member of the chorus coming up on 12 years now. I really feel that my participation in this chorus has truly changed my dad's heart and mind over the years. When I first joined, I never invited him to any performances. He's very conservative. I was always really anxious and nervous about how he would feel. One day I was on the phone with my mom inviting her to the next one, and she said from the background, "Hey, your dad wants to know why he's not invited." I was literally so shocked at that. I extended the invitation to him, and I was extremely nervous how he would think about the chorus performance. We have drag elements, we have in-your-face gay rights elements, but he didn't say he didn't like it, which was progress, and I knew he supported me, but he's come to every single one since. So this story really encompasses how I feel it's really changed my dad's heart. After one of the performances, our whole family was trying to figure out where we were going to go to eat, and my sister suggests Fez, which we all know is the gay restaurant in town, and I immediately say, "No, we can't go there, that's the gay place," out of fear of how my dad was going to feel about going to a place like that. And without skipping a beat, in pure dad fashion, he goes, "No, it's all right, I'm fine with the gays now." We were completely shook, and he's truly been okay with the gays now, and he supports me and comes to every single concert. Believe it or not, I used to be very shy and introverted, and this chorus really helped bring me out of my shell. I never went out, I never had really any gay friends, and I was sort of apprehensive about joining a gay men's chorus because I just felt it would be a bunch of old men and I would be preyed upon being a young, twinky little 20-year-old, and I was nervous about that. And the people who I made friends with in this chorus, none of them were like that. They helped me to see that I had an irrational fear, and I've made some of the best relationships with people in this chorus. About a year after I joined, I was diagnosed with HIV, and I had already, prior to that, met a friend in the chorus who I knew was positive. And without his support and without having his friendship, I don't know how I would have made it through that early time. It was hard, but they made it much easier. I don't know what I would have done without my chorus friends. This organization's collaborations with other organizations like Southwest Center for HIV/AIDS and At Rita's organization have really inspired me. Before I was diagnosed, I was sort of passive about activism like that, thinking, oh, someone else will take care of it. Someone else is going to, go out there and pound the pavement and do all that stuff. And this chorus has taught me that no, it's not someone else's job. It's our job. It's my job. It affects me. I need to go out and stand up for myself and do what I need to do to make sure I stay healthy. People come to this organization and sing in it, and they bring a variety of issues. I spoke about some of mine, but for many others, it can be much more serious. Some people are on the brink of suicide or have substance abuse or are otherwise at the lowest point in their lives. As a chorus, we may not be specifically able to deal with those issues specifically, but they soon realize they have a place here. They feel safe, they have a family. Singing lifts their spirits, literally saves their lives. I say come for the family, come for the friends, come for the activism, come to make a difference, come to be visible, come to be out, or just come to sing. All of that is fine.
to be. This is me.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our virtual concert. A little unique in what we're presenting, but in this day and age, this has become somewhat the norm for us. My name is Jeff Smith, and I sit on the board for the Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus. And I'm here this evening on behalf of the chorus to ask you for your help and your assistance. As we continue to rehearse virtually and prepare and get ready for when we finally come out of this and can start to deliver our concerts again to you all, we just really need your help to help us deliver that message of compassion, understanding, acceptance, all of which is so much needed, not only for our chorus members, but for the community. It's needed now more than ever. But in order to do that, we are asking for your help. There are many ways that you could do that. We'd like for you to be able to go to our website, which is phxgmc.org. PhoenixGayMen'sChorus.org, phxgmc.org. If you could go to that site and go to the funding portion and make a donation. For just $25 a month, at $25 a month, this gets you into our donor circle. And that's a level that we have now called the Garnet level. So that gets you also tickets to our upcoming shows. If you up that for $50 a month, that gets you an Amethyst. The Amethyst level, which will get you 3 tickets and reserved seating. There are many, many other levels. Take a look at that. We would really like for you to step up, make a commitment, and help the Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus as we continue to practice in this unique environment. You're seeing what we've been working on. You're hearing what we've been working on. So that when we're ready and we're able to get back out there and deliver our great music and our message that we've delivered for many years and continue to do so. So please, I ask you, go online, take a look at our site, and make a donation. Thank you.
Oh my God, this has been such a fun night. I'm just trying to center you is what I'm doing. It's called stage direction. So
thank you so much.
We have all worked together on that. And this would have been our actual weekend for our concert. Or was that last weekend?
No, it would have been
Is today Tuesday?
Yes, no.
I keep forgetting what day it is. It's been a long time, but we would have put on our concert at the Tempe Center of the Arts, but the fact that we get to be here presenting our music to you is just so much fun. And not only do we have our mission and our mission songs, but we have fun too. As a group, we've done retreats, we've done pajama nights, we have done game nights, we've done so many nights, so many nights of rehearsals.
So we're going to over and over. So we're going to close out with our last segment while David goes for another night.
Another night.
But
A lot more drinking.
I hope you were touched. I hope you had a good time. I hope you were educated well on what we are, what we do. We're not just pretty men in tights. Isn't that tights? That's another movie. That's another thing. That's Mel Brooks or
I'm in
something like
tights
that.
right now. I'm like wearing 15
I
pairs.
bet you are. But we do, like Jeff said, one of our board members, we do need your help to sustain through this time and to help us continue helping and supporting all of our collaborating partners to help save lives, to help youth, to make the world a much better place for every person, regardless of who you are. And we thank you tonight for sharing with us. And we leave you with these final videos. And David, thank you for the excellent job you did on a lot of that. I so appreciate it.
I had just a blast. You know, I'm sick of these songs now because I've listened over and over and over again. But my OCD is great, so it's all good. But we want to leave you with these songs, one of our favorite, our anthem for this
Absolutely,
season.
because you were born this way?
Well, I was you're born naked and the rest is drag,
okay.
so
Right.
we won't get into that though because those pictures are at home.
All right. Thank you very much. From Patricia Mason and myself, have a wonderful time, and we hope to see you soon, live and in person
Yes, soon
when we
live.
can. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I'm Brandon Sowers, and I'm the current president of the Phoenix Gay Men's Chorus. Our chorus is comprised of more than 80 talented singers of various ages, backgrounds, and experiences. We are a full member of the Gay and Lesbian Association of Choruses, known as GALA, the world's only association committed to serving the LGBTQ choral movement. Together, we produce a vibrant sound and energy that audiences can feel and connect with. Through the power of this sound and our spectacular performances, we are fearless champions for love, equality, and acceptance. Our history is rich, and our future is incredibly bright. Every year, our organization adds new and exciting opportunities for our members to engage with one another in meaningful experiences that builds camaraderie. Our members are able to share their skills with our chorus, from helping design sets and building Pride Parade floats, to leading fundraising teams for important charities and causes in our community, like Aunt Rita's AIDS Walk, to organizing fun social activities and retreats like Drag Night In, or attending musical theater together in the Phoenix Valley, to even helping celebrate and uplift our chorus members with acts of kindness and love when they need it the most. We're an interconnected family that has many ways for you to network and get involved at your own pace and comfort level. Being in our chorus is an experience that will change your life. I know, because it's changed mine. Being in our chorus will help you grow in ways that you never imagined. It's a safe space that is continuously learning and evolving to support and be inclusive. We welcome you to join us, whether you identify as a member of our community or simply identify as an ally. We'd love to have you and encourage you to visit our website to learn more about our auditions. And here's a tip from me personally. Don't stress about your audition. You don't need to know how to read music or be a professionally trained singer to join. If you have a passion for music, enjoy singing, and ultimately want to make a difference in this world, you already belong and are welcomed. Thank you for joining us today for this live stream. And I know I speak for myself and the rest of our chorus when I say that we cannot wait for the day when we perform for you in person once more.
Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Don't be. Give yourself prudence and love your friends. Subway kids, rejoice your truth. The religion of the insecure. I must be myself, respect my youth. I love my life, I love this record, and the amore con fea. I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hide yourself in regret, just love yourself and you're set. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Born this way, there ain't no other way. Baby, I was born this way. Baby, I was born this way. Born this way, there ain't no other way. Baby, I was born this way. Right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Whether you're broke or evergreen, your black, white, beige, your lot descent, your Lebanese, your Orient. Whether life's disabilities left you outcast for liberties, rejoice and love yourself today, 'cause baby, you were born this way. Make sure you're fine, 'cause me and transgender life, I'm on the right track. Baby, I was born to survive. Don't hide yourself in regret, just love yourself and you're set. I'm on the right track. Baby, I was born this way. Born this way, there ain't no other way. Baby, I was born this way. Baby, I was born this way. Born this way, there ain't no other way. Baby, I was born this way. Right track. Baby, I was born this way. I was born this way, hey. I was born this way, hey. I'm on the right track. Baby, I was born this way, hey. I was born this way, hey. I was born this way, hey. I'm on the right track. Baby, I was born this way, hey.